Hey, everybody. Happy Front Row Friday. It's Marilyn Sherman coming to you from my home office in Las Vegas. And today's message is all about how do you motivate your staff? You know, in this world of disengagement and quietly quitting, I don't want you to give people a reason to actively disengage from their jobs or to quietly quit their positions. So people ask me all the time, well, how do I motivate my people? Well, my answer is always the same. You got to ask. Because what motivates you would be very different than what motivates somebody else. And if you have a team of several people, everyone is going to have a different answer. Now, I'm not saying you can accommodate what everybody needs. I just need you to have more of a conversation around what motivates people. Let's take the idea that you sit down and you ask an employee one-on-one, you know, how they're doing, what are their goals and aspirations? And then you say, well, what motivates you? What gets you excited about going to work? And they could say, well, I love the autonomy. I love working independently, and I love to show you what I can do on my own. Someone else may say, well, I love being totally engaged and part of the process and a lot of collaboration with a team. And then yet somebody else could say, well, I'm motivated by recognition. Well, what does any of that look like? When you have those conversations, I want you to go deeper and ask, well, what does that look like? Let's take recognition, for example. If you were to ask somebody what motivates them and they say recognition, and you say, okay, got it. And then you think in your mind, recognition means at the next all company meeting, all staff meeting, you're going to bring that person up on stage in front of all their peers, and you're going to invite the group to give them a standing ovation in recognition for them doing such great work. Now, in their mind, they're thinking they just wanted an email that was sent out to the team to say, congratulations, they were the head of that team and they accomplished a certain goal. Do you see the difference between the two? Because let's face it, some people would literally just cringe at the thought of having a standing ovation by all their peers. Now, my speaker friends, and including myself, we'd love it, love a standing ovation. Doesn't matter who the group is, right? But that's actually demotivating to a lot of people. So if you don't ask what motivates people and then follow up with, well, what does that look like? You actually may be demotivating them, and people sometimes quietly quit because they don't feel motivated, they don't feel listened to, they don't feel like engaging because people don't get them. So on this Front Row Friday, especially in this time where it's the end of the year and we want to celebrate people, we want to celebrate accomplishments, we want to acknowledge people, we want to reward people, we want to motivate people to have our next year together to be the best year ever. Well, I strongly suggest you ask, what does it look like to be celebrated? What does it look like to be motivated? What does it look like to be recognized? Just have those conversations, and trust me, you will soon learn what doesn't motivate people, because you could say, well, that sounds great. What would be demotivating for you? And I mean, just start with asking that question. Hey, at our next hands-on meeting, how would you feel if you got a standing ovation? I mean, when I ask my audiences, I swear to you, half the audience would love it, and the other half would be like, no way. So have an amazing Front Row Friday, everybody. Thanks a lot for hanging in there and following me on this amazing journey. And I hope that this helps. I hope that you can take this one step further and go back and have conversations with people about, hey, what motivates you? And then follow up with, hey, what does that look like? Take care, everybody, and we'll see you next time.